complement our marketing and the law course, in this short video we shall provide an overview of the key legislation and more niche regulatory bodies that affect the different types of marketing. In subsequent videos, we'll explore each element further to give you a more detailed understanding of how to stay safe whilst engaging in your marketing activities. When marketing, you have to follow both e-privacy and data protection legislation. The General Data Protection Regulation, or GDPR. The UK's GDPR goes hand in hand with the Data Protection Act 2018. These combined pieces of legislation govern how organisations collect, use, process, store and dispose of personal data. We've already produced an extended video that provides a detailed overview of the GDPR. So if you're looking to get up to speed with the GDPR, we really recommend watching that video. However, in a nutshell, the GDPR obliges controllers to identify a lawful basis to process data. In relation to marketing, this will usually involve obtaining the individual's consent or being able to demonstrate that it's in your organisation's legitimate interests. Follow the GDPR principles, including processing data fairly, informing individuals how you are using their information, not storing data indefinitely, and keeping it safe from loss and theft. And respect the 8 rights that individuals have over their data. For example, the right to request a copy of their personal data or have their data corrected or deleted. The Privacy and Electronic Communications Regulations, or Pekka. The Pekka legislation is linked to the GDPR in a variety of different ways. For example, the GDPR's standard of consent is identical to that of Pekka. To be sure you are marketing lawfully, you need to have a working knowledge of both pieces of legislation. The types of activities that Pekka covers are marketing calls, emails, texts, faxes and social media messaging, cookies and similar technologies. This includes things like digital fingerprinting, user profiling and targeted advertising, and customer privacy for things like traffic and location data, itemised billing, line identification and directory listings. Regulatory bodies and codes of practice. Depending on your industry sector, there are a variety of other important bodies that will affect the marketing you undertake. The Fundraising Regulator. The Fundraising Regulator is an independent organisation created to protect charity donors and supporters by creating the Code of Fundraising Practice. This code takes key elements of the GDPR and Pekka and expands on them to create a more rigorous set of rules to govern charities. Advertising codes of practice. These are 2 separate codes of practice, one for broadcast media and the other for non-broadcast media, that describe how organisations should advertise their products, services or causes. The Data and Marketing Association's DMA Code of Practice. If your organisation has signed up to the DMA's Code of Practice, an aspirational agreement to which all DMA members and their business partners must follow, you will also be subject to the heightened rules contained within it. If you would like any advice in relation to these pieces of legislation or marketing bodies, get in touch, we're happy to help.